Lester, with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Montgomery Biscuits and the Rocket City Trash Pandas. First pitch coming your way. Here's the third baseman, Willie Vasquez. This one is labeled. And that's a base hit. Around first, hustling for two. Round second, going for third. That's a leadoff triple. Down in the count, didn't matter. Put a great swing on it. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. Lester, the leadoff batter, looks at ball one. This one lifted to center field. It's pretty deep. Makes the grab, one away. Man at first with one gone. Christian Campbell will hit next. And a base hit. Lead runners around second. Here comes the throw. And he's out.
He's out!
What a terrific throw from center field to cut the runner down at third base. He showed good mechanics and arm strength there. Offense pushed it that time, but it didn't work out. Nobody out and a runner at first. Lester digging in now. Currently the top prospect in the Angels system. There's a lot of anticipation for his future in Anaheim. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's one down. And here at the plate, Will Simpson. Winds, here's the pitch. Fly ball out to center. Racing over to make the catch. One out and the base is empty. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Lands foul, we'll reset and do it again. He's doing a good job of changing speeds. First the off-speed stuff, then the heat. Now the hitter's off balance. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they come away without an out. Great hustle out of the box. He knew he had to go full out to get the hit. Can't fault the infielder on a ball hit that hard. I know I'd be ruling it a base hit if I were doing the official scorer's job. And now at the plate, the designated hitter, number 37. Runner on the go. In the dirt. And no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. One-two offered.
Hey, right guy, right spot. No one better up there.
Out to center. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Moves up to third, now 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
So a runner at third and 2 outs. Digging in for the Trash Pandas, Rio Foster. On the ground, right side, Campbell. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 6 full innings. Next up for the Biscuits, Willie Vasquez. Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Lester, the next to hit, takes ball 1. If they're going to make something happen, now is the time. They need to cut this margin before the closer comes in. Swing and a drive. This ball's carrying. It's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner around third. Scores easily. That's smart hitting to use the count to your advantage like that. He knew the pitcher had to come into the zone, and he found a pitch to hammer. Lefty's still on the mound, but the closer warming in the bullpen. Base hit, and here comes the runner. The relay to the plate, safe. He scores, and it's a one-run game. Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here. Lester digs in now, tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. Fouled off left side. That changeup was right in his wheelhouse, and he tagged it, but too far out in front to keep it fair. The 0-1. Grounder to the left side, and that's just foul. Rendon, the runner at first, with 2 out. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Here it comes. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder. Man on at first. And now the center fielder, Aiden Smith. Ripped into the outfield.
Relay.
And he got it! Wow, what a grab for the 3rd out. An awesome play by the outfielder to lay out, make a diving catch, and end the inning. That gets everyone fired up in the dugout. 1 out and 2 on. Now, Lester. First at bat was a strikeout.
Come on, Big, get your pitch. Let's go.
Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play.
One ball, one strike.
The 1-1 offering. And that's ripped for a base hit. Coming around third. Runner scores and they take the lead. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. 1 out and 2 on. Stepping to the plate for Rocket City, number 37. To the right side. And plenty of time to first. Rio Foster getting ready to hit.
One ball, 2 strikes.
This one's in the dirt. Nice job behind the dish. And 1 and 2. Right side, picks it up. Will do it alone. And that ends the inning. But One gone and a runner on at first. And now it's going to be Lester. 1 for 2. On the ground, 2 ball. Nice stop. There's one, and it's a double play to end the inning. And next, the cleanup hitter, Lester. This chance at some insurance runs is brought to you by Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance. They'll always steer you in the right direction. A little too slow on that heater. He might have been expecting something off speed. A laser into the outfield. And that's the end of the inning. Nobody on and 2 outs. Stepping to the plate now for Montgomery, Will Simpson. This one is labeled. Bangs off the wall. Around first and heading for second. In at second with a 2-out double. That was a great swing he put on that pitch. Good solid contact on that hit and even better placement. These days when the ball gets hit to center, you almost expect that center fielder to run it down and make the catch.
Drive him in. Need you right here.
Lester swings through it for strike
No
one.
ball. One
That's
strike.
the modern-day reliever's serious zip on the fastball.
Oh! Two balls, 1 strike.
This one in the air to right. Auer. And there's one away. Just a so-so performance at the plate, so he'll want to do better next time. Ready to go now. Now at the dish, Drew Baker. Lines this one to center. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Runner at first with 1 gone. Coming up to the dish for Rocket City, Lester. Runner on the move. Turned on, but that's fouled down the third base line. Not even
1-1.
close there. Runner at first, 1 away.
Ball.
When he's on the mound, hitters need to be prepared for that ball to dive on him. He's got a good sinker and changeup and relies on both of them. High in the air, out to right. It's back. Makes the grab for the second out. And we got to see him turn on the jets there and motor after that ball to track it down. That's always a fun kind of play to watch. 2 away here, nobody on. Digging in for the Biscuits, Carson Williams. Line drive. Flashes the leather on the running catch. Offense held in check here. Welcome back. The Trash Pandas at the dish here in the bottom of the 4th.
One ball, no
The Trash
strike.
Pandas announced their nickname in September 2018, and it was an instant hit. They sold more than $2 million of merchandise in a little over a year. On the ground to third, Meade. Throws to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. Next to hit, Lester. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. Bash down the right side, but foul. Man at second with 2 down. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Righty comes to the plate. Grounder left side, and it goes just foul. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Catcher has it, fires to first, in time. So the drop third. On to the next inning. Here's the second baseman, Mac Horvath. That one is absolutely pummeled. Back there. Brings it back. Great catch. Well, he certainly wasn't willing to wait around. Just barely missed hitting that first pitch fastball out of here. Nobody on with 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Lester. 0 for 3. A flyout, a ground out, and a strikeout. Foul ball there. That changeup was right in his wheelhouse, and he tagged it, but too far out in front to keep it fair. Line drive for a base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And here is the designated hitter, number 37. 2-2 now. There goes the runner in the dirt.
2 strikes.
No, he's in
And
there.
safe. That's a stolen base, not close. Out to short. Williams. Throw to first in time. Here's the left fielder, Werner Blakely. Runner edging away at second base. Swings, soft line drive. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. No complaints about getting a team win, but he's capable of giving them. Lester has been making waves with his impressive performances. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Carson Williams. The 0-1 offering. That's a base hit. Lead runner turns at second. Here comes the throw. The tag out. What a terrific throw from center field to cut the runner down at third base. He showed good mechanics and arm strength there. Offense pushed it that time, but it didn't work out. On to the bottom of the second. And now the center fielder, Lester.
Center fielder, number 69.
And there's a fly ball deep to right. Should be extra bases. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Chance at a triple. Relay to third. The tag out. Nice hitting by the batter, but great defense and a big swing and momentum getting the tag out at third base. That is a lift for the pitcher. This third inning is brought to you by the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists. If the government's trying to quarter troops in your home without your permission, call Benson, Looper, and James for a free consultation today. 1 down. Next up, Lester. That's to third, Meade. In plenty of time to first.
Now batting, the designated
Curtis Meade now at the plate. We're in the top of the 5th inning. 1 run in the inning so far. Gets down, base hit. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. The throw in, and he's out.
You're out.
now batting.
On that play, he had to make a quick assessment because he could see the play in front of him. That time it didn't work out. Very nice throw into third to cut him down. And next, the cleanup hitter, Lester, 1 for 2.
No, that's a ball.
Line drive. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 down. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Lester, 1 for 3.
Ball.
Wance, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball. 2-1.
That one fouled off, 2-2 now. The Biscuits trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Lifted in the air to right center. Auer has a beat on it. That's out number 2. Kind of an average performance. It was a Lester, with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate? And here we go. Coming up to the dish for Montgomery, Mason Auer.
Mason Auer.
This out to center. Reaching for it and brings it in. 2 away and a runner at first. Next up for the Trash Pandas, Lester. A frozen rope. And that's that. Next up for the Biscuits, Brock Jones. That's a base hit. Lead runners around second. The throw to third. The tag out. So 2 on and 2 out. Now a chance for Lester. 0 for 1 so far.
Hey, no one better, huh?
And this one right back to the mound. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. 2 left on. Now the left fielder, Mac Horvath. 0-2, rocks and fires. On a line to center.
Here we go, hit me. 3,
Right there to make the grab. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. Applies the tag and they get 2. Double play. That's a gut punch for the offense. I get that you want to tag up and get to third, but that was a terrific throw right on the money for the out. Lester, the batter now, whiffs for strike 1.
Hey, where you trying?
And that's a 1-out single. Nice job to knock that one back up the middle for a base hit. That's exactly the kind of approach you love to see at this level. Digging in for the Trash Pandas, number 37. Runner on the go, in the dirt. The catcher blocks it, and he steals second without a throw. He's into second easily on a wild pitch, and so much for the chance at a double play.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
That's a hit. Coming to the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and the runner scores. And it's 4-2. That's a great example of good teamwork on offense. The runner swipes second and gets into scoring position, and then comes across to score on that base hit. Lester, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. Down 0-2, swings through it.
0-2.
And that's ripped to left. Out number 2. One out and the bases are empty. Next is the designated hitter, Will Simpson. This one is labeled. And that one's off the wall. Around first, hustling for 2. It's a double, 3-hit ball game. Seeing the ball very well in this game. Very nearly an opposite field blast, but that's really tough to do in the gap. The fences get pretty deep out there. Still an excellent swing and a good result. This next at bat looms very large. Lester in the box with 1 away, looks at ball 1. That slurve was beautiful. Great break, and he was able to get the swing and miss. Fly ball, right field. Auer. And there's 2 down. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Miles Emerson, the next to hit. 1-2 pitch. Hard hit, right side. And that is the ball game. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad.